very, very humbling experience to know that your life basically depends on the generosity of someone else.
A Mart woman's prayers have been answered. It turns out the kidney donor that she's been hoping for is right in her hometown. Our Joel Lopez has his 25 News exclusive showing how a love for sports is now saving a life.
Being on the organ transplant list takes years of waiting with no sure answers. Now, little did one woman know that her organ donor would be someone she considers just as close as family. Nikki Rush Freeman was raised in Mart and has lived there for the last 39 years.
Growing up in Mart, Texas has wound up being one of the best blessings in the world.
A small town where everyone knows everyone.
I've been through a lot. My family's been through a lot. When I lost my son, this community was here for me.
Sadly, 3 years ago, Freeman got bad news from her doctors that her kidneys were failing and she would have to start dialysis treatment.
It's been kind of a loss of freedom for my mom. Being on dialysis and tied to a machine 3 days a week has been really rough for her.
That's when her family began searching for a kidney donor. According to organdonor.gov, as of September of 2020, there are over 100,000 people on the national transplant waiting list. And sadly, 17 people die each day while waiting for a match.
You prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
For Freeman's family, they have a history of kidney disease, so none of them were able to be donors. But little did they know her match would come in the form of a different family member, her daughter's former coach, Jerry Hoffman.
Her daughter, Savannah, played for me in every sport that I coached here. I do feel like the people in Mart are part of my family.
Coach Hoffman's brother is the survivor of a kidney transplant, so when she heard she could help Freeman, Coach Hoffman knew her next victory would be on the operating table.
We're also connected, that I feel like I'm not just helping Nikki, but I'm also helping the community of Mart.
Giving Freeman a new hope as the surgery is just 2 weeks away.
We just kind of always surround each other in times of need. And so for my donor to be somebody that I've loved and adored so much, and it's meant so much to my daughter and to my family, it just makes this the most special thing anybody could ever do for me.
The operation is set to take place at Dallas Methodist Hospital on January 13th. If you're considering becoming an organ donor, it all starts with a conversation. Reporting in Waco, Joel Lopez, 25 News.